Alrighty then, time for another episode of Cooking Like Luna. This episode we are probably going to make, it's breakfast right now, or sort of, it's 11:13 a.m. and I kinda want breakfast. So I'll make some breakfast. Let's see, we have some pancake batter mix. Not the ones we usually buy, but why not? It has a maple leaf. Canadians know what's up. I believe there's a maple shortage too. Let's see, nice stuff covering the fridge. Now the stuff we're gonna be needing for this is, oh, look at that. It's nice, huh? That's our turkey, actually. Apparently it was killed recently, about a month ago, so we got it for free from a friend. So we're gonna need our great value syrup. We're also gonna need some butter. Butter, huge bag of butter. Now, we could have some meats with this. Now I need to check if this bacon's good. The bacon's good, but I'm not sure if I want to make it. I'll make it. Yeah, I got chocolate on my finger. Something had chocolate on it. And I believe that's it. You don't need anything else for it. All you need is just water. We don't have any milk or anything like that. But the utensils we got... Oh, I'm making things right. Cubbies. Alright, what we're gonna need... I'm gonna be showing you guys the whole thing, so... We're gonna need a pitcher. That's how I mix my mix. And then a fork that I just nicely cleaned. And since we may be having some meats, stuff like that, let's turn it up to 425. And let's see. Since we're gonna have some meats and stuff like that, we'll get the pizza pan out. And I'll turn on the lights so you guys can see stuff better. Alright. We're gonna need some tin foil. So, I'll wrap up the tin foil and put it on there. Tin foil. We're actually gonna need some more, so I might have to put that on the grocery list. You don't need that much. Whatever. I'll use that much just to cover it, just in case juices leak. Anyway. We need to use up this bacon, so I might cook all of it. Actually, I don't fry up my bacon, I like to bake the bacon. It tastes a lot better. And it gives us an extra spot to cook on the oven. It's not, when we're not needed. It seems like we have these spots that were left open. See right there. I'm sure we're not supposed to be eating it, but we'll rip it off. Rip it off, why not? Bacon. I'm going to be making pancakes, bacon, and I believe that's it. I could make some hash brown potatoes right now, but I don't feel like making that at the moment. There you go. Wash my hands. And why not? We have an open box of sausages. Why not use those sausages? There's like 3 or 4 left. Brown and served, pretty halfway decent, 99 cents. Brown and served sausages. It tastes really good. In the oven. So hold on, I'm gonna have to wipe off my hands. Throw this away. And now, most people like to wait till their oven's preheated before cooking stuff, but I like to just throw it right in there and forget about it. And usually when the oven beeps, that's when the food's done, surprisingly. So we're opening up the oven. Oh, the stuff all there. In there. Why not? Let it fly. We're not going to be using that pan. I'm going to have to put this pan away. Put it in the microwave, which needs to be cleaned. I cleaned it like 2 weeks ago. I remember doing it. But we'll put that away. This will be... We don't need this. I don't think we'll need this. I'm going to be making pancakes in there. We could. It'll be a lot easier for me. We got this meats right here. That were just left out. I think I dropped one. Alright, so what we're going to be needing to do now is grabbing a pan. And we grab the pan. That pan we cook almost everything in. As you tell, it's starting to get scratched. We're going to need new ones. I remember getting these when they're brand new and stuff like that. So hold on, let me point you at right there. I believe that's pointing at this. Just get that nice and wet. Just to make sure, and then we'll put it. That's the clean dishes. That's the dirty dishes. That's something I don't want to clean because there's onions, and you know onions, stuff with onions in it, are a bitch to clean. So hold on, I'm gonna need to have you guys see this a little better now. All right. So we're going to mix some. Obviously, it says that there should be specific amounts of mix, but I just mix until I feel the consistency is good. So just keep mixing. Well, keep pouring. Oh, got dust everywhere. Dust. About that. Put some water in it. Nice water. And just mix it up. Nothing to it. Mix it up. And if you put too much water, just add more mix. Just like right now, how you see it's getting all gloopy. We need more water. And also we need to stop making a mess. Throw that in the garbage. Maybe bring this over here. So you guys can look at this a little better. Alright? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to add some more water. We could use milk. I believe it says we're supposed to, but water does fine. I'm sure. I don't know if it changes the taste. I never use milk for this because we usually never have milk when I make stuff like this. Does look like it needs more. You need to make it up so it looks like a batter. I probably have put too much in there, but if I mix it up enough, try to get everything off the bottom because it likes to tend to stick in this. Whip it up, get everything off the side. Feeling a little messy. It's okay. That's why I got napkins. Maybe. Lumps will cook away, so you may see some lumps in here. I'm not sure, but it should be a little thicker. So do that a little bit. A little bit. Poofs everywhere. And this, it should be good after this. That's what sucks about cooking in this, because it's all messy. Yeah, it should. It's perfect viscosity. I think it's called viscosity. Right? Viscosity. Viscosity. Let's get that. Wipe that off my hand. Wet this a bit, so we can pick this up. Now it's ready. Oh, actually, we need a butter knife, which I forgot. Oops, I hit that everywhere. So it's pretty good right here. I don't know how I'm going to place you guys so you're able to see stuff cooking or not, because I'm moving stuff around. But you guys may be able to see something. Hold on, I'm moving stuff around. And we notice if you just leave it here, it's gonna rise. Probably because of the yeast in the mixture or anything like that. Active yeast that's already been activated. All it needed was moisture. Well, you need sugar-free yeast, but I'm sure they have everything already for it. I'm trying to think of what I need to grab. So, we're going to need to take this over here next to that. You see our disgusting stove. But we are going to need to grab a butter knife. Butter knife's great. Butter knife here. We're going to need a spatula. I prefer the metal spatula for this. Plastic spatula. With this pan it sticks, but with the metal spatula it works perfectly fine. Let's see. We're gonna need to turn it on to fire, so fire, somewhat medium heat, medium high. Doesn't really matter. The meter's so broke that you can't really tell. I believe that's good. Yeah, you're right next to my sink. So right now we're gonna get some butter. So we have the pan looped up. Butter. Nice butter. Make sure you move it around. Depending on how big the pancake is, you're gonna need to have it all over the place. Let's see. Close the door over here. I don't think it's gonna splatter. It's not gonna do anything. We're going to be cooking how many pancakes? As much as this makes. I'm not sure how much, but around the time we're done making the pancakes, all the meat should be done. Move around the butter again. I believe that should be good. The butter's all moved around. Gonna have to pour it. Now I like to do this like this motion that I'm doing. As you see, it pours it out. Sort of, it's coming out gloppy, but that's always how my batter is. Just pour it out. It's gonna spread, so something like this is actually gonna be a pretty big pancake, so gotta make sure no more loops out. And then right now you're probably gonna see a fast forward because absolutely there's nothing I need to do except wait for the pancakes. So you're gonna see a fast forward of the pancake being made in a crappy pan. So here we go. So it looks like we're about time to flip. These pancakes look a lot different than the pancakes that I usually make. And you'll probably tell by the flip. Okay, it's pretty decent. It's kind of burned right here, as you can tell by the weird heat distribution of my stuff. Now, all that matters. They're pretty thick pancakes. They should be nice and fluffy. And I'm probably going to switch to this pan, just because this pan is nice and smaller, and it's nicer, and it distributes heat a lot better. So here we go. We're going to continue on with the fast forwarding. Now hopefully it should be done in the middle. If it's not, then you can still eat the pancake. It's just a little runny. As you heard the beep of that's the oven. Checking that. Bottom actually looks kind of crispy. Just check if the first one, I don't know if you guys could see it, but it looks done. It is done. Plop it onto a plate, wonderful plate. Apply some butter to it. Just for anyone, since they're going to be made for multiple people. Why not have it buttered? Everyone doesn't seem to have an issue with it not having buttered. But I will be switching to a different pan now. So I'm going to have to take this one off the heat. And I'm kind of worried of having a... As you saw, I doubt you can see it on camera, but it's smoking right now because it's so hot with the butter. But I'm going to have to move this over. And I'm actually kind of scared of having this next to the oven because the oven actually gets really hot and everything around it becomes hot. So, my camera I'm talking about, I'm actually scared of having it there, but it should be good. Do the same thing. They should be cooked faster and they're going to be a lot more pancakes. So we'll continue on with the fast forwarding. So it looks as if this is going to be the last pancake. As you see, all that smoke that popped up because the pan was so hot. But, let's see. We're going to want to have this washed out immediately as possible in hot water so we can get all this stuff out. It's still zoomed in. Sorry about that. You hear that noise? That's the... Ow! Ah, my finger! My finger! That's my fan. That's the fan right here that's hooked up. Now, we can I actually can hear some sizzling going on in the oven. I see movement outside. There's someone outside our door. And it looks like we're getting about there as you can look at it. It's done. It is nice and done. The bacon is crispy. I left it in there a little too long, maybe a couple minutes too long. And hold on. I believe I got a... Look at this. Something I got with a cake pan that I got. Look how messed up he is. He's fought fires. He's seen so many things. But this bacon should be good. That's all. And there's juices on top of it. But it will go away. Make it taste delicious. The sausage is most likely done. The sausage takes almost as long as all that bacon. So that's good. Usually I'm a little too anxious and I have the bacon like a little cooked less, but there's the bacon with all its foamy... It's turkey bacon, by the way. And that's maple sausage. And that needs to be flipped right away, so I'll switch hands. I don't know if I'll do it, if I could do it with one hand. Flipping with one hand. I was able to flip it with one hand. I don't know if I kept the camera stable, but I was able to yield 3 pancakes, so they're all pretty good. Pretty good. They're not bad. They're delicious. Sadly, I don't have any bread. I would eat like 2 pieces of toast or a piece of toast with it, but where we usually keep our bread, there is no bread. There's an outlet, which I never understood, where there's that bread, but kind of gross. I don't know. Let's look at it. It's raisin bread from my sister, but I don't know if it's good or not. Hasn't spoiled. It's from her work. Turn down the heat a bit. Cannot move it in the pan because there's nothing to lube it up. As you can see, the bubbles are kind of going away. You can finally see the bacon. Nice turkey bacon. Turkey bacon's nice and it's good. We used to only eat regular pig bacon, but turkey bacon actually does the job, and it's pretty good. We're gonna have to cook that again. We're gonna have to flip it over because how thick it is. Look how thick this is. I didn't expect it to be so thick. Well, look how thick it is. See how thick that pancake is? We're gonna have to cook it again because right here seems a little iffy. So we'll cook it over again. Flip it over. Cook a little slower than it was last time. Check my text to see if I have any. I have a text. So that's good. What we're gonna be doing now, since everything's being prepared out, we'll just move everything out the way. This is all my little brother's stuff. We just throw it up there. Nothing really to do. Let's see. I could actually make a plate for myself already. I believe I turned it off. Did I turn off the light in there? Nope, I didn't. So, we're pretty much done cooking. I guess we'll show me eating it. I guess. I like having plates. We have paper plates, but I like using plates when eating pancakes. So I'll just grab it with my hands. Why not? They're nice and sturdy. Still warm. Nice and good. Let's see. I'm gonna want 2 sausages with a couple of bacon strips. 2 sausages. And see, some of them get crunchy, but it doesn't really matter. They all taste good in the end. A couple bacon strips. Give me the bacon strips. Fucking bacon strips. Gay bacon strips. Gay bacon strips. Alright, that's thrown on there. Gonna have to flip this over again. Make sure it cooks evenly. It's starting to get a little burnt. Well, that's my fault. What I actually like to do when I eat, I actually like to stab my pancake because I like to think the syrup soaks into it. Right? I don't know if any of you done that. I don't use a knife when I eat pancakes. Here, let me get this down here. This video is running on 27 minutes. I'll get our nice. It's his great value buttered syrup. It's pretty decent. It's halfway good. I've had Aunt Jemima and stuff like that, but I prefer this one. Nice, lots of syrup. Get everything. Don't be shy with the syrup. Maybe a little bit too much syrup now that I think of it. But there's never too much syrup on a pancake. You always use it for a different one. So, I'll put down the camera like I did before. I don't know if it's going to be showing me. Watch me eat. It's kind of disgusting, but I'll try the first bite. And then we'll end off the video. There's the pancake. Oh man, it's oozing. Delicious pancake. We'll try it. It's pretty good. It's cooked. This is the first time eating this pancake mix. I know it comes out different because my mom made some, and her pancakes came out flat. These are done. Pretty good. And the bacon. Dip that in some syrup. And we're good. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I got stuff on my hand. Can you see that? Don't know what that is. It was from the batter. At the end, you most likely will see me shove my fat face, but this is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This isn't a normal breakfast I usually have every day, but I have it every once in a while. It's the weekend, so why not? Until next time, stay frosty.